잠시 후 공포.
That's the tip.
잠시 후 공포.
Y2K. Yeah.
잠시 후 공포.
Okay, Boomer.
끝없는 벌레들아, 너무 늦었다. 루비 성소는 이미 끝났다.
Assignments are in the general and RS assignments channel. You can go over them with your eyeballs, and I'll go over them verbally in raid warning.
No.
If you need a flask, trade either Chevalier the star or Mary the blue square with gold for flask. If you are unclear on your job here, it is better to let me know that now than before you get into the fight. Anyways, beginning with assignments, your outside healers are Bacon, Funky, and Matsu, with Matsu going in at 75 and exiting at 50. Your permanent inside healers are Plots, Nidalee, and Nadzili. Your out tank, I didn't update that. I didn't update that at all. 1 second. Completely glossed over that. It's the previous one. Moment. Indeed. Anyways, your out tank is Death Knight. Your ad tank is Chevalier, and your in tank is. Okay. Grandpa, you'll be Freedom and Dispel Odds, with Tier Hell being Freedom and Dispel Evens. Grandpa will be first Ore Mastery and the Tier Hell into Plots back into Grandpa. Be back Chinda, you'll him after the first cutter. Dank Boss, you'll him after the second cutter. Nadzili, you can him sometime later in the fight. Bacon, you're going to be on Deva Aura. You can judge Light or Wisdom. Your Sacred Shield is for Death Knight. I'll be inside Deva Aura, judging Light. Keeping station to myself. Rat Paladins, judging Wisdom. Matsu the Shaman, you are going to be dropping a Fire Resistance Totem in place of your normal Water Totem. Other Shamans will be dropping the usual Wrath of Air, Stone Skin, etc. In the event of a bad fire, Bacon is the only outside paladin. You'll be a DSOC and Aura Mastery for bad fire. Just Aura Mastery on Devo, that's fine. Innervates are as follows. Chevalier to Matsu at 77, Akaraku to Matsu at 55, and Delay to Plots at 55. Adel, he'll be outside to spell primary. That being said, Akaraku, Dank Boss, and Vivak Chinda do not just let people sit at the wall. Rogues of the raid, tentatively I'm going to be sending Yeezy out at 50, so you will not need to expose armor. That may change in the future, but for now you do not need to expose. All warriors, make sure you refresh commanding at 51%. Priest, Dank Boss, and Bivak Chinda, make sure you are Mind Blasting, sub 50% for outsider punishment. Make sure you are properly glyphed and spec'd for this encounter. If you have any questions, now is the time to ask. Information ready check, ideally for Paul. Adel, throw your focus magic on someone. Probably like the Boomy or one of the Shadow Priests. Akabe, your pets. Get a Kings on Death Knights and Warriors. Everyone has come back ready on the ready check. King's Paladin is Pots. No, I'm asking you to put Kings on. Asking you to download Pi Power. Holy fuck. Alright. Everyone came back ready on the ready check. A longer pull timer, but a pull timer nonetheless. Flask up as early as right now. Haku, your pet is still missing in action. Flask up Adol and Miso Sad.
오, 4, 3, 2,
And max melee range after you get yourself situated. The boss hitbox is bigger than it looks. To your hell, you can be much further away. Matsu to the wall. Matsu the shaman.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor. Why are you casting Hurricane? Akaraku to the wall.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor. Grandpa, Hand Isolation, Rune Cross. Buffalo Bill.
피하세요.
Get out of the fire. Globals for Hellion. Whatever you are doing, put globals into Hellion. DM instructs you tricks and put globals into Hellion. Put globals into Hellion. Shade, why are you tricksing me instead of Volley? Hellion 1%, no one right clicks, we have ads to clean up. No one right clicks, no one right clicks. Clean up the Inferno, clean up the Embers. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, all me in. Instructs and tricks twice to Maru. These will be our balls. We begin a rotation with these balls. Beware the shadows. Easy.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Buffalo Bill. Dear Hell, he should have had a freedom. Beware the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
10%. Pots. $7. Beware the shadows. Easy to the wall.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Raise, stop on boss, auto attack only. Dear Hell, do you understand your job here? Just killed a fucking warrior, dumb shit. You say yeah, but you didn't give him a rune cross wall. Everyone else got out of the bowling here.
More DPS.
Akaraku, when you can, battle res the dead warrior, group 3. Buffalo Bill. I suppose, yeah, you could ship if it's not done. It was to the wall.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor, meteor. Sorry.
More DPS.
Shadows. Strike, cut out.
Hard DPS.
Strike, head outside. Rune cross. Italy to the wall.
유성 피하세요.
Matsu, you can heroism. Meteor, meteor.
More DPS.
Someone
피하세요.
dispelled you instantly. Is it outside dead, I assume? No? Okay. Gear held to the wall. Battle.
More DPS.
Yeah, the shadows. All board to the wall.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor, meteor. That's okay. Alright, Tier Hill, can you hear me on Discord? Beat group
DPS.
Tier Hill the Paladin. Hey, I want you to type out what your job is in this fight. Why are you here as a Rep Paladin? Why did I invite you to this fight? What is your purpose? Okay, you say Dispel plus Freedom. You're not giving people freedom who have the debuff. It's as they get the debuff, they run to the wall, give them a Hand of Freedom. You're not. I physically watched you not give them Hand of Freedom several times. Give them freedom as they run to the wall, and then cleanse them at the wall. You freedomed one person? You have to freedom every other debuff. Maybe. We'll see. And he has 3 dispels, so. Adel, Adel the Mage, can you hear me? Beep boop. Okay, Adel the Mage, you dispelled Shivali in the middle of the raid. You need to visually confirm the target is at the wall before you commit to dispelling them. Also, can you explain your damage as a 6-game mage, like you're doing just about as much damage as your gear score? Are you like just not pushing your buttons? The first 25% you don't need to think about dispelling. It's also every like 30 seconds that you have to dispel. It's not something you have to like commit a whole lot of brain power to. Moving on to Akaruku the Druid. Akaruku the Druid, can you hear me? Is English your first language? Akaruku the Druid. Boomy Druid. Okay, Akaruku the Druid, is this your first time in Ruby Sanctum Heroic? Okay. You are casting Hurricane on Living Embers and you are not spec'd into Gale Winds for some fucking reason. And that's not your job here. You may or may not have noticed a giant Living Inferno on the main tank, which you would know if you had done any research before coming to this fight whatsoever. Which really makes me want to just kick you out of the guild, to be honest. Your job as a ranged DPS, if there is a Living Inferno, is to hit the Living Inferno, the big fire elemental. Once the big fire elemental is dead, for the first 25% of the fight, you then hit Hallian, because we're looking to transition him in 2 meteors. After 50%, again, if there's a Living Inferno, you're hitting the Living Inferno, and then you can Hurricane the Embers, which you're not spec'd into for some fucking reason. I don't know where you got your spec from, but it's wrong, and you need to fix it after the raid. Anyways. Also, tier hell, you're doing less DPS than your gear score. Fix it. No, I just, like, have a low tolerance for fucking, like, dog shit. Like, think about this for the three of you who allegedly speak English. Like, you were trying to make, like, a good impression as yourselves to, like, a guild, right? Like, you're not doing that right now, so fix it.
He might bite.
Miso side, your aspect.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Max melee range on Hellion. Chip, when you get the chance, can you stream outside? Thank you. Tank boss to the wall. He's a priest. No one needs to worry about cleansing him. Focus on Hellion.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor, meteor. All ranged DPS are now attacking the Living Inferno. If you are a ranged DPS, you are attacking the big Living Inferno. Matsu to the wall, and he can cleanse himself, and no one needs to worry about him. Back on Hellion.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor, meteor. The volley to the wall. Back. For now, DPS is normal. I may call for you to swap to Hellion. For now, DPS as you normally would. Fade, again, I ask, why are you tricksing me instead of the off tank? Why are you casting Blizzard? Battle. Bake into the wall, that's weird, but okay.
Someone dispelled me.
6, 5, 4, 3. Destruction checks 12 to room. We're gonna rotate with these, some sap to the wall. Beware the shadows, go wide around that puddle, don't touch it.
경로에서 빠지세요.
All aboard to the wall. Beware the shadows. Lots.
경로에서 빠지세요.
10%. Buffalo Bill. Beware the shadows. Raid briefly,
경로에서
auto attack
빠지세요.
only, pull non-demonology pets. Stop your special attacks, auto attack only, demonology pet stays, thrust fall off. We have 14 seconds to kill, 3%. Matsu to the wall. 2%, 1%. Debuff in 7, just transition it. Debuff in 5, Debuff in 3. Beware the shadows. Nadzieli wall.
경로에서 빠지세요.
More DPS.
Fade.
유성 피하세요.
Lots. Beware the shadows.
Slow DPS.
Outside add priority, but do not kill yourself on those odds. Fade. Grandpa. Okay. DPS as you normally would. Beware the shadows.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor, meteor.
Slow DPS.
Akuruku to the wall, Akuruku the druid to the wall, Barkskin, spell yourself off the
피하세요.
wall. Outside again, add priority, but do not kill yourself on those odds. Don't let the fire touch you. DPS is normally would, but do clean up the odds down to the wall. And beware the shadows. Addle to the wall, addle the mage to the wall.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor, 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 plots to the wall, plots desuck, and Grandpa Bumping, give me a hand a suck.
Slow DPS.
Akuruku to the wall, Tyrael to the wall, Akuruku, when you're done at the wall, you can battle res whoever is dead. Did you lose a healer to that fire, or... Which healer?
Each pal on me. Yep.
How?
More DPS.
I think he wants you to not move the Umbreads around. So this would encompass the first 2 Living Infernos. Adel, you should not be at 90,000 damage to the first 2 Living Infernos. Akuruku, that's better. Spectrum, no. DFO, Meridans. Anyways, we can get this done, stay alive for 7 minutes, and the boss will fall over. Everyone came back ready on the ready check. Thumbs up, Fosker Elixir, Nadzili eat the fish, thumbs up eat food, Miso side your aspect. This will help you, but anyways. Adel, put your focus magic out. Adel the mage, put your focus magic
Ooh.
on a caster.
4, 3, 2,
하늘의 바람이 불어온다. 파괴의 시대가 새로이 도래할 때 모두 그 증인이 되리라.
It was to the wall. Fuck.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor, meteor. So again, Adel, this first 25% you don't need to think about dispels, I'll handle it. It's only sub 50. For now, attack the Living Inferno. That is where you should be, not on Halion Adel, but on the Living Inferno Adel. There's a Living Inferno as a ranged DPS, you must attack the Living Inferno. Priests can dispel themselves, you don't need to think about it.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor, meteor. Clear hell to the wall. Globals for Halion, whatever you're doing, stop and put globals into Halion. Stop AoEing and put globals into Halion, shade to the wall. Black shade. Globals into Halion. Right clicks. 7, stick 5, 4, 3, follow me in, respect fix. Twice, 2 more. Let's do to the wall, and we're gonna rotate with these. Beware of the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
Gear hell to the wall. Beware of the shadows.
경로에서 빠지세요.
EPS is normal. Some slap to the wall. Beware of the shadows. 3% debuff
경로에서
and
빠지세요.
raid briefly stop on boss full pets. 2%. 4 seconds. Outside, be healing 1%. Push boss. Get out if you don't belong here immediately.
위치자 어둠이다. 필멸자들, 대수의 사자 앞에 무릎 꿇어라.
More DPS.
Beware the shadows. All board to the wall. Miso side of the wall. Cleanse him at the wall.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor, meteor. All board once again to the wall.
Slow DPS.
Shadows. One Sumbers are dead, Badar is one of them, I suppose. That's all.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor, meteor.
Slow DPS.
Sorry, man. All board to the wall.
딜 멈춰.
Outside odds only. Do not touch boss at all. Outside odds only. Boss, is that outside right now? Name? Oh, okay, just that one. Okay. You're out of the wall.
Slow
Outside, do not
DPS.
touch boss. Odds only. Clear the shadows.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor. Still add prio, but do not kill yourself on those odds. Italy to the wall. DPS is normal, but do clean up odds first. Bagheera's to the wall.
More DPS.
Shadows. Lots. Well, need Medzley pain suppression mirror.
밖으로 뛰세요. 유성
Chinja to the
피하세요.
wall. Matsu, as you settle heroism. Matsu heroism. Medzley wall.
Slow DPS.
Bacon wall. Desack bacon if you got it. And a Salvation Chevalier. Or Shadow Mod once that Umber is dead. It was to the wall.
유성 피하세요.
Slow DPS.
Shadows. Akuruku to the wall. Gunpowder to the wall. Italy to the wall.
More DPS.
Funky music to the wall. Clear the shadows.
유성 피하세요.
Meteor, Mistrax, Trix, Pump Hallion. It has to be the call. Mistrax, Trix, Pump Hallion. No globals into Embers, no globals into Inferno, globals into Hallion. That is the call. Globals into Hallion, no matter what. Globals into Hallion, no matter what. Thumbs up. Get to the wall, cloak, and come back.
Slow DPS.
Globals into Hallion. Clear the shadows. Alright, much closer than it needed to be. Adel and Akuruku, you guys need some work. But we got there. Dude. Phlegm. Here's a mammoth. Do not leave the raid yet. Please hold for DKP assignment.